Turkey has just arrested 5 people, including its own intelligence agents, over the forced return of a rebel Syrian soldier. Hussein Harmoush disappeared from a Turkish refugee camp back in August. He'd become an outspoken Free Syrian Army leader, and rights groups say he was executed in Syria in January. His family recently told Al Jazeera that 14 of its members, of the family members, had been killed, allegedly revenge attacks by the Syrian government.
Soldiers stormed our house around 6 a.m. They fired at the house, and 4 of us, including myself, managed to escape. I was severely injured, and I was bleeding for more than 90 minutes. 2 of us were killed, and the next morning, my eldest brother Muhammad was killed.
Let's speak to Anita McNaught, joins us now from Istanbul in Turkey. Anita, we're talking a pretty big deal here, aren't we? The possibility of Syrian agents in Turkey.
No, it's even more intriguing than this. This is the possibility that Turkish agents, Turkish intelligence agents themselves handed this Syrian military defector back to the Syrians. That's what we're seeing here. What's happened in Turkey is that 5 people have been detained for questioning and have been charged with. One of them is a member of Turkey's equivalent of the CIA, the MIT, and they have been charged with deprivation of liberty and political spying in connection with the enforced return to Syria of Lieutenant Colonel Harmoush, this very significant Syrian military defector who was, back in August, the leader of the Free Syrian Army, nominally at its nominal headquarters in Turkey. I say nominal because we're not sure still exactly how influential they are, but he was a very important Syrian defector at the time. He was a very important symbolic figure for the resistance, and his disappearance put an absolute chill into the refugees in Turkey. Now, what's so interesting and so significant about this announcement is that up till now, the Turks have absolutely denied, despite rumours, that they had anything to do with his disappearance and reappearance in Syria, because he appeared on Syrian state TV in September in one of those staged confession events, and there is some question actually about whether he has been executed. There are claims he has. The family doesn't believe he has been. But anyway, what's certain is that he ended back in Syria against his will. Now, at the time, Turkey said they had nothing to do with it, and they blamed Iranian and Syrian intelligence agents for snatching him. And the Foreign Minister Ahmet Davutoglu, who is at the moment having high-level meetings in Washington with the United States and others about what to do to help the Syrian opposition, the Syrian rebels, said back in September that Turkey would never do something like this. It was a country that offered shelter to dissidents, that it felt more that it had to protect them, that was part of the Turkish ideology, and that this was mischief-making on the part of whoever it was who was spreading the rumours that Turkey might have handed him over to Syria in return for an intelligence swap, the rumour was at the time, about some Kurdish rebels, some PKK rebels who Turkey is also fighting. But now, on the basis of this, it appears that there is another story, and that Turkey may in fact have been involved, in which case it means that Syrian dissidents in Turkey have not been safe from the rather more complex agendas of the Turkish intelligence services, and that a very, very much more nuanced and multi-layered game is being played here between the two countries than the simple one that up till now Turkey has wanted us to believe it's playing.